Good morning.
Good morning.
Harper said good morning.
Not interested.
He did not want to get up this morning.
No.
He was like, what's wrong with you guys?
I felt the same way. I was like, what are we doing?
What's wrong with you guys? I actually got up to, I hadn't been able to edit the weekend vlog, so I did that. And I still have to put up the Trader Joe's haul. Much requested.
Trader Joe's haul.
Coming your way. Anyway, it's Tuesday morning. It's gonna be a scorcher. And Mom has a really long day. She's got to teach her class, and she's got to work with somebody, and she's got to go to corporate office and
have a meeting, and then work with some more people, and then do a thing with the CEO and the...
Do you guys know this thing, like if you went to camp or kids, where you make a thunderstorm with where you snap, and then you do this,
and then you do this, and then you like...
I think it's hilarious because they called her and they want to do it at like their corporate corporate thing. I'm like, this is what you do at youth group, and
they have a big corporate meeting on Wednesday morning, and they want everybody to do it.
Little did they know they were calling the girl who grew up in the children's and youth group. Olivia can do it.
I think they just thought I would do it just because of my music background, I think.
Interesting.
Like, I think that's the only
just your personality. You could lead it. I mean, some of these instructors, even if they're good instructors, are just like, so like, you cannot lead and be like, oh, I'm so emo and I'm so cool. It's the opposite of cool.
I'm definitely not cool.
You're cool in the coolest way, not in the I'm trying to be cool. Because you know what I mean? People that are always trying to be cool, sometimes you want to be like, that's not cool. You're the epitome of cool because you're not trying to be cool. You're just who you are.
This is a complete change of subject, but this is just where my head is at this morning. Do you know one of the most annoying thing about like massive weight loss, or is the extra skin?
I would agree with that.
I mean, I have so much extra skin on my arms, but it's not enough to like, I wouldn't want to have like surgery because I would have to have like a whole entire scar underneath my arm. But it's like, I feel like I always just work so hard on my arms, and my arms are actually really, but you just
can't. Yeah.
And I always think about that because I can see my arms in the shot, and it always just annoys the do hockey out.
Yeah, I mean, it is sort of a different thing. Like, even when I'm editing, you're like, oh yeah. Not for you, but even for me, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, like, I'm like, I don't know. And it's like, and the thinner you get, that part doesn't get better.
No.
Like, as a matter of fact, it kind of gets a little worse.
Well, what's funny for me is, after I lost weight, I had a umbilical hernia.
Yeah.
So my stomach didn't have a lot of extra skin because there was actually something pulling it.
Yeah.
It didn't look, but then when I got rid of the hernia, I had all this extra skin. I was like, what the crap?
I know. And it's just so annoying because at first, it's really interesting how you go through all, it's like at first you go, oh, I don't care, I'm just like so much
Yeah.
smaller, like this is so amazing, and I still feel that way. But then it's like the further away you get from like your initial big like weight loss, it's like you just keep thinking, at least I do, I mean I can't speak for everybody else, but you just keep thinking, are you kidding me? Like, why won't this, I mean, like, I want this to go away. Like, I want this to, like, I want, you know, my arms to show all the, like, hard work that I put in or whatever. And they're just, it's just never, I'm never going to, when I look at some of my other, like, instructor friends, whatever, and they're just, like, so, not necessarily ripped up, but so toned looking. And my arms are just never going to look super toned, even though I have, like, I mean, when you feel my arms, I mean, my muscle is really strong in there, but it's like,
well, that's particularly for guys, but even for girls, like if you did, when I was in CrossFit, you could get real bulked up, and that helps some with the extra skin, not completely, but it helps some.
but then you're all bulked up.
Right, which for guys is a little bit,
It's great, but I don't want to be all bulked up.
right, exactly, but that is one way you could go, and you know, that's what I miss about not doing CrossFit. I love all the running, and I feel like I'm actually more in shape in the sense of cardio and stuff like this. But I mean, I used to feel so like that wasn't as much of an issue. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like,
It's just annoying, really,
yep.
more than anything. That's just like a random
That's
side note.
Tuesday morning.
So if
random
you
side
are
note.
like in the process of losing weight, just know that, like, because people ask me all the time, like, what can I do for my loose skin?
it's just not that much.
There's nothing you can do about loose skin. Like, loose skin, you either have to have it surgically removed or live with it. Those are your choices. I mean, and again, that is such a, like, I mean, I feel even complaining about that sounds so, like, dumb and ungrateful, but at the same time, I think that's, like, that's just how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, you know, and I feel like feelings about stuff like that, there is no right or wrong. I know
Yeah.
some people who have had, like, massive weight loss and they could care less about their extra skin. They're just like, hey, listen, I don't care, I feel amazing, you know, whatever. And that's great. I think that's amazing. I think that's great too, but I don't think there's, like, anything wrong about how you feel, because that's authentically how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, it was so interesting. I follow this woman on Instagram called This Gathered Nest, and she's also a YouTuber, but she has, like, 2 biological children, 3 adopted children, 2 from, like, somewhere in Africa, I think maybe Tanzania, and 1 from China, a little girl with Down syndrome from China. So sweet. She's pregnant with twins, but they're adopted embryos, which I didn't even know you could do that. But there's all these people who've done, like, IVF, and, you know, they've frozen all these embryos and they didn't use them all, but they don't want to destroy them, so they, like, put them out for adoption, which is, it's kind of an interesting concept if you think about it. But she had what was called secondary infertility, which means basically that she had 2 biological children and had no problem, but then later on down the line wasn't able to get pregnant again for whatever reason. Anyway, so, but I'm all of this to say that she put a post up about she's pregnant with these twins, and I mean, she's like 35 weeks pregnant or something. She's humongous. I mean, to last that long with twins, most women they don't last to like 35 weeks. I mean, she's almost full term or whatever, but yeah, anyway, she was saying, you know, that, I mean, she's like, I can't imagine getting any bigger than this, and she's like, you know, there is a part of me that I just can't, I don't know how my body's gonna, like, bounce back from this, blah, 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 whatever. And people were, like, she's like, I can't wait to, you know, start moving again and being able to, like, do normal things and work out, and, like, and I mean, people were reading her the law down in the comments. Like, they were like, I mean, how ungrateful are you? Like, your body is this amazing instrument. You have these like miracles and like blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, first of all, she never said anything about not wanting her children. She never said anything about not being grateful that she was pregnant or that it's like the miracle of life. But I'm sorry, whoever, I mean, like, she's still a woman and a human being first. Like, separate from, that's not going to make her any less of a mother because she doesn't want to have like loose skin from pregnancy hanging down to her shoes. Like, I just like thought that was like so just like, she was like, and people were like, well, I wear my stretch marks like badges of honor and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's amazing. And I do too. I don't care about like, you know, that it happened or whatever. You know, I don't know. Just the whole thing made me so mad because I was like, this is how this woman is really feeling. And then all you other women who are supposed to be like supportive of one another are just like reading her the riot act when you know everybody at one point or another has felt that way. And that for whatever reason, like, society has made us feel like, well, if you know, have any concerns about your physical appearance after pregnancy or something, that makes you like less than a woman or less than a mother or not grateful for the experience. And I just thought that was,
which is kind of ironic because our society is so obsessed with physical appearance.
It's the weirdest. I'm like, you gotta
like
pick a line, pick a lane, society. Like,
it's the weirdest.
I don't know. Like, I thought it was, and they were just like, I mean, who cares about working out? Like, I don't know. It was just crazy to me. And I was like, this is nuts.
People are just so reactionary to everything.
Man, you know, ain't that the truth?
Ooh.
I just was like, wow, this is so extra right now. That was a really long, sorry Ben, you're gonna have to edit that whole thing. It was a long tangent. But like, I even remember, like, when I was pregnant, I was just, I mean, obviously, I love Harper more than anything. I hope I can get pregnant again. Did I like being pregnant? No, I did not. I mean, Ben will tell you, I was not a great pregnant person. Like,
no, you didn't like it.
I did good. Like, I did all the things. I, like, you know, I ate healthy. I took care of Harper. I took care of me. But I from the day I found out I was pregnant, it was like the countdown to when the baby was out. Because I don't know. I just felt super disconnected from my body. Like, some people are just like, oh, you know, I feel like Mother Earth or something. And I was like, really? Because I feel like a beached whale with this big thing inside me that I want out.
With that thing right there.
Yeah. Again, so worth it. It was worth every moment of annoyance and agony and whatever. But I was just really honest with lots of people like that. They're like, oh, how do you feel? I was like, not good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think everybody's different that way. I have my friend Kim Scott, who lives in Las Vegas. She is like the most amazing pregnant woman ever. Like, she loves being pregnant. She's had like four kids maybe, and she's had them all, 5 kids. She's had them all naturally. Like, I mean, it really is unbelievable. Like, how, I mean, she just loves being pregnant, and I think that's great. Some people love it, some people don't.
Yep.
Again, I am really going on the tangent.
You're
today.
going for it.
But anyways, I was just thinking about that today.
That's good. I think it's great. That's some good thinking.
That was some like long train of thought, whatever.
Well, happy Tuesday on those notes.
Happy Tuesday. just gonna tell all my lady friends out there that I bought this the other day. Actually, I bought it to take to Mexico, but I've been using it because I love it. These like fresh lip treatments. They're just like lip balm, tinted lip treatment, but it's got SPF 15, and they have a new shade called Candy. It's so pretty. It's like a pink, but it's like just the prettiest wash of color, and I am loving it. It's so good. If you get one of these, just know when you put it on, you can barely roll it up because they're so soft that they break. I've made that mistake numerous times. Anyways, yeah, it's called, like I said, it's called Candy. Sugar Candy by the company Fresh.
It's not real candy though.
No, but it
In
does.
case you wondered.
But it does have that amazing lemon scent. That all there. It's like a lemon sugar scent that all the Fresh stuff say. Did you say dada? Man, he drank all that juice.
He was thirsty. Alright.
I love you.
See you guys a little bit later. We'll miss you so much.
I know. I feel like, don't you feel like leading, well, not you don't because you're on sabbatical, but normally well, you felt this
Well,
way
yeah,
leading
up
into
to
sabbatical.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
leading into vacation, it's like everything just comes down the
yeah.
pipeline.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
all at once. Like everything.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
so annoying. And like right now, I'm just so overwhelmed with stuff to do. Like I don't even know how I'm gonna do it all. That's really the truth.
Just gotta do your best.
So, messed
Your
up.
best is good enough.
Hope so.
It is.
Yeah, so that's it.